Hey everybody, I am live. How are y'all doing? Um, I did not schedule this until about an hour ago, and I have to apologize for that. It's been a really busy day. Work has been, well, it's felt really non-stop. Um, I feel as though I've just had meetings back to back for a good chunk of the day. Um, I hope that you can hear me and stuff. Hear me. I know you can see me because I can see myself, but let me know that you can hear me okay, um, and that you're not hearing anything else coming through. Um, but yeah, so because work has just been constant, I just didn't get time. So I would normally schedule the live in the morning. I like to do it early in the morning on the day that I'm going live. Hi, Janine. Um, but I just didn't get a chance. I literally did not stop. And then I came home and my piano teacher was like, I can teach you piano early because my person before you is cancelled. So I went home and then straight back out to piano. Um, and then I came home and then I scheduled a live when I got home. So yeah, it's just been such a busy, intense day. Like some of the meetings that I had on today have been very intense, but it feels like it's been really productive. So as much as my head is a wee bit frazzled, and I know it doesn't take much to frazzle my mind, um, I yeah, I still feel as though it's been a good day. I've achieved quite a lot, so that's always good. So excuse me. So yeah, I'm just explaining. I'm making excuses for myself. I'm explaining why I didn't schedule the live much earlier. So apologies. It's basically just been a busy day. Hi to Janine, lovely Janine Barnes was first in. I've got Debbie from Aquarius. Oh, hi Debbie. We've got lovely Deanne is here. And I've got the very lovely Simon says, hello, hello, hello. I looked earlier and couldn't see the schedule, so nice surprise. Yeah, I don't normally like doing surprise lives. I think people need a good day to build themselves up, you know. You know that way sometimes if you're dreading a task, you need to psych yourself up to it. That's kind of, that's what my lives are like. I just love to make I've got a very self-deprecating sense of humor. Um, so yeah, but I'm glad you guys are here. Um, How's everybody's week been? Has everyone else had? It feels as though it's been a really intense week for some reason. I don't know. I know Mercury's out of retrograde, but I don't know what the hell else is going on up there. If somebody else is now gone into retrograde or is playing up or something, but it just feels like it's been a really kind of a like brain intensive week. Um, Hi to Tortoise Shell Moon, to Kathy. Sorry. You said false, you're worth the watch the second of the day. Oh, Jones Davies here. Hi Davy, how are you doing? Is it a full moon tonight? I did look at the moon last night and think, oh gosh, the moon's looking lovely. Um, but it wasn't full. It was like kind of maybe like I don't know, nearly full. But I don't know if it's waxing or waning. So who knows? Um, Amy the Grey. Hi Amy, how are you? But anyway, it's now Thursday. I am not working tomorrow, of course. I've actually got. I don't have Sophie tomorrow. I don't have my niece tomorrow. I don't have her in the morning. I should say I do have her tomorrow. I'm telling you lies. But they're bringing her over a bit later on. So I've got a nice wee day planned. I'm going to go and do the shopping in the morning myself. And then normally me and my niece like to go for a wee Costa. We get our Costa. I've probably told you this before, so apologies if I'm repeating myself. But we get a Costa, and she gets her wee baby Chino, and she sits with it in her takeaway cup, and she'll always leave some so as that she can take her cup away with her because she just loves walking about with her Costa cup. She thinks she's the bee's knees. Um, so that's our wee pattern. Um, that's what we normally do every Friday morning. I'll pick her up, we'll do the shopping, hit Costa, and then we'll go home and put the shopping away. But today I'm going to do the shopping. But then my best friend Robbie, who you know because he pops in sometimes, and he may well pop in today. I know he's watching. He was telling me he's been watching Sabrina. You know the is it Chilling Adventures of Sabrina? It's called. He says because it's spooky season, he wanted to watch something spooky, and that's about as horror scary that he'll go. So he's been watching that, so we might see him. Wowza, because he's off. So me and Sophie, I think, are going to meet Robbie, who Sophie calls Roger because she thinks his name's Roger, and because I'm a bit of a dick, I've not discouraged it. We now just call him Roger. So coffee with Uncle Roger. And yeah, that's the day that I've got planned tomorrow. I can't wait. And then I get weighed on Saturday morning. And I'm actually looking forward to that. I've been kind of looking forward to my weigh-ins these past few weeks because I've cut out all the snacks. I've been going to the gym. I've been doing couch to 5K. The last 2 weeks, over the last 2 weeks, I lost half a stone. I lost 4 pounds 2 Saturdays ago. I lost 3 pounds last Saturday. So really happy with that, and I'm excited to see how I've done this week as well. Um, so yeah, that's my weekend. So tell me about you guys. What have yous got on? Um, what's happening? What's happening in the community? Kristen is. Oops, that's not Kristen. Renaming Davy, giving him his Saturday name. Kristen Louise is here. Hi, Kristen. How are you? Um, Let's see what people saying. Hi. Simon says it's been a long week. Just been through an intense 2-day audit of my service that I've been preparing for over a month, emotionally and physically drained. Well, how did it go, Simon? Did it go all right? Or how did you feel like it went? Um, but that is pretty intense. So I'm glad if nothing else that it's. I think you've saying you've just been through it, so I take it that means the audit part's at least over. Um, I can't really see a full moon right now. It looks like three moons overlapping, says Debbie. Laurie's here. Hi, Laurie. How are you doing? Um, it's lovely to see you. Roger the cabin boy. Remember him? No, no. I'd like to think that I'm too young, but it's probably just because I'm a bit daft and I don't know things that most people know. Um, but no, I don't remember him. Thank you very much, Simon. Um, Thanks, Davey. Yeah. It's a lot, but I'm needing to shift it. I'm going on holiday in November. I think it's November the 17th. We fly out to Gran Canaria, and I want to be a skinny bitch with a six pack by the time I go on holiday. I'm joking, of course. I know I'm not going to have a six pack, but I do want to be a skinny bitch. So yeah, that's the plan. We'll see how we get on. Um, Let's see, what do I want out with you? I'm shuffling Kristen's Star Rune Oracle, and I'm going to have my wee, this. I know you can't really see it properly there, but it's my wee cheat sheet for runes that comes with the Odin's Norse pagan Norse tarot, Odin's Norse tarot. Why don't I just Odin's playbook? That's it. Comes with that. Um, I've got that in front of me, and I'm shuffling Kristen's rune deck. Uh, Wee Man Tarot, Mr. Richard himself. Richard, I feel as though I've not seen you in ages because every time you're live, I'm doing something and I can't join in. or if I can, it's just to quickly say hi. So it's lovely to see you. We still need to arrange that roundtable reading. I also need to arrange one with Orshi because I was supposed to arrange one with Orshi and I've been rubbish at getting back to her. Yeah, I've meh, but I will get round to messaging you both and we will arrange it. Um, Laurie says, Simon, those kind of things are so draining. Be gentle with yourself for a few days. Yeah, I agree. Debbie says today is my 32nd anniversary. Oh, congratulations, Debbie. That's amazing news. Have you got any nice plans for your anniversary? Janine, same old, just work this week, the usual craziness. Aye, I know that feeling. But nearly Friday. Hopefully, do you get the weekend off, Janine? Are you kind of a Monday to Friday gal? And if you do, I hope that Friday flies in for you and that you have an amazing weekend. I'm on day 4 of my COVID quarantine and I'm a big baby. Doing okay, just whining. Oh, I'm sorry, Emmy, that's a shame. How are you? I'm glad that you're doing okay. I think I've heard that it's not as intense right now. Like even the people that are getting it, it's I know everyone's different, but in general terms, it's not hitting people as bad as what it has been before. So I'm glad to hear that you're doing all right. I'm sorry that you're having to quarantine though. That's a shame. Kristen is teaching a workshop tonight on tarot at the Spiritual Life Centre of the university that I work at. Oh, amazing. That'll be really good. Is this the first, is this what, I know you've been kind of a chatting about that, Kristen, just in the kind of a groups that we're in, but is this your first time you're doing it? I hope it goes well. If it is, I'm excited for you. Uh, Kathy says, I do like the autumn slash winter drinks range from Costa. Well done on your weight loss results. That's fab. Thank you very much. Simon says, smashed it, exceeded the standard. The report is not public yet, but so proud of my team. Oh, well done. Well done to you and well done to your team, Simon. That's fantastic. As we all knew that you would, but I'm so pleased for you. It must be a big relief. So I hope that you're treating yourself. I hope that you're treating yourself to a nice new deck for doing so well. I hope that you're also treating yourself to a nice drink tonight. Yeah, make sure that you do something to treat yourself. And like, I think it was Laurie that said that. Yeah, like Laurie says, be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself for the next few days. Well, forever, but particularly over the next few days. Um, Laurie says, I'm well, Chris. Congrats on your weight loss. Thank you so much. Richie, you've got COVID as well. Oh, managed to pass it on to Peter, who has his birthday tomorrow. I saw. Oh, are you doing okay with it, Richard, or is it hitting you quite hard just now? Oh, that's a shame for Peter. It's getting COVID for his birthday. That sucks. Uh, Make sure that plenty of fluids. Like just use the cold and flu, the paracetamol, or the cold, whatever it is that you use to when you're not well. Make sure that you use it and look after yourself. Yeah, Gran Canaria. Gosh, am I quite far behind? Yeah, but Gran Canaria. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait. We're away for a week. It's with my family. So yeah, good motivation, exactly. I have a story about that place, says Richie. Oh, do tell. Uh, 11 days until Glastonbury. I'm so ready for the break and spiritual recharge. Brilliant. Is there a bunch of people meeting up at Glastonbury this year, Simon? Um, I feel as I've missed the boat with it. I just didn't realize, or is it just that kind of a wee trip that you're doing? Uh, Good wishes to you, yep, to Richie. Can't ever make Richie's lives anymore, says Kristen. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? Only been to Glastonbury once, says Davy. I bought some great woo-woo books. Oh, nice. Tell me again, Davy, because And I know I should know, but tell me again, whereabouts is it you're from? Whereabouts in the country do you live? I've asked this before, and I'm probably going to ask it again. Let's face it. Uh, let's see. Oh man, that sucks. To Richie, hope you're feeling better, and hope your husband manages to have a nice birthday. Yeah, happy birthday to Peter when it comes. Sandra's here. Hi, Sandra. How are you doing? Lovely to see you as always. First time teaching Virgin. Oh, well, fingers crossed, Kristen. I'm sure you'll be amazing. I think I've kind of said to you before how much I've enjoyed, like, how much I enjoyed when you did YouTube videos. I found that you made topics that could potentially, topics that if, you know, if it wasn't the right person talking about it, it could be quite dry, but you made them quite interesting. And you're clearly a very kind of an intellectual and intelligent person, and how you break things down, you understand them, and how you put them across. So I'm sure that your students will get a lot out of it, and I'm excited for you. So I say good luck. You won't need good luck, but good luck because I feel like I want to say it anyway. Um, Simon's got his fourth COVID jab a week on Sunday. Bad timing, day before I go away. Sandy's just had his the other day, my husband, and he's fine. I think his shoulder was a bit sore, but I think he's been mostly fine. But the poor soul had root canal treatment, and I think he had his Jags on Monday evening, if I remember rightly, and then root canal treatment the next day. Um, yeah, I think that's right. So yeah, so he got his flu jab and his COVID vaccine, and then obviously the tooth stuff the next day. So, but he's been okay, so I'm sure you'll be fine. Fingers crossed you will. My phone just buzzed, so I'm just checking that it's no anything major urgent. It's not. Yeah, best of luck to Kristen. Hope you have a great time in Glastonbury, Simon. Yep. Hi. Saving pennies for Glasgow, Chris. As for drink, back on the Slimming wagon. Yeah, I've my favourite drink just now. So right now I'm drinking. What's everybody drinking? I've got a raspberry flavoured Pepsi Max, which is delightful. It's beautiful. So it is. That with some Malibu is like my new favourite thing. It's like one of those raspberry snowballs, the kind of a coconut cakes, but in drink form. It's just so good. So raspberry Pepsi Max and Malibu, the coconut flavored one, not the stinky watermelon flavored one. Um, yeah, and I think Malibu's okay. Like as long as you're not having a full bottle of it, then I think it's all right sins wise. Um, Richie says it's really hit him, but they're on the mend. Right, okay, I'm sorry to hear that, Richie. I'm glad you're on the mend. Uh, Sandra's asking if you can have your jab when you get back. Glad you're on the mend, Richie. My fellowship and I are holding a ritual this Saturday called Hell's Blot. It will be to the goddess Hell and our ancestors. Um, just me and Sandy. What's just you and Sandy? I've had your COVID jags. Um, Oh, just you and Sandra, right? And that's what, right? I thought that was you seeing Sandra and saying hi, Sandra, but no, no, you mean just you and Sandra. That's fine. I think I would know about it if you and Sandy were going to Glastonbury together. I might have known about it before now. Um, but hey, hey ho, who knows? Maybe not. Um, Cardiff is where Davy is from, so it's not too far a drive, though. Satnav sent me down some very scary lanes. Oh dear. Um, as found. Hi everyone, it's been a while. Hi and welcome. It's lovely to see you. Um, yeah, Sandra, I'm really good, thank you. It's booked to, it was either this weekend or next, and this weekend is birthday celebrations. Because your birthday's in 2 days. Your birthday's on Saturday, isn't it, Simon? I got that right? Um, I'm sure I'll message you on Saturday, but we'll say it just now. Happy birthday for Saturday. Um, Joe's here. Hi, Joe. How are you doing? Um, Robin is also here. Hi, Robin. How are you? Um, Kathy says my pregnant foster cat had her kittens 6 weeks ago, so it's kittens, Fluffy Kitty Central here. I'll be sad to see them go. Oh, that's cute. Kittens are really cute. I'm wary. I'll be honest. I'm not. I've never been brought up around cats. I've never had cats myself, so I'm kind of a wary of cats. I'll say I'm not scared of them, but I'm more wary of them than I am with dogs. I'm less comfortable and don't really know what I'm doing as much. Whereas with a dog, I'll like I'll be best friends with it right away. Um, so yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm quite far behind in the chat, so I'm you maybe need to bear with me. Um, so yeah, apologies if that's annoying. But hoping it's not too bad. Uh, Tango Very Berry says that's what you're drinking. Tango Apple, but I had Tango Berry last week. It was amazing. Oh, very nice. Kathy has got mint chocolate options drink. Oh, very nice. Do you know, I don't, well, I say that I don't like mint chocolate. It's not something I would personally drink, but I know that as far as mint chocolate goes, it's a good one. Something that I really like is, so my drink from like Costa or Starbucks is a white chocolate mocha, um, made with coconut milk preferably, but a white chocolate mocha. Um, and what I really like doing is see just like even if I'm just making instant coffee in the house, see putting like a wee teaspoon of the white chocolate options hot chocolate. And I make it's like a wee I was gonna say a poor man's white mocha. I mean the options. Have you seen what they charge for that stuff? It's like £4 a pop. But it's like it's a quick white chocolate mocha. Um, so yeah, it's nice. Try it if it appeals to you. Davey says, I recently got diagnosed with diabetes. So I don't know why I said that, like that diabetes. So I can't have my usual sugar drinks. Diabetes has been great for my weight, thinking of the positives. Right, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. That's a shame. So you'll obviously need to watch what your kind of your sugar intake and stuff. Um, yeah. Uh, it's my so who do I know that's got diabetes? My father-in-law. Um, So yeah, he's got to kind of watch what he's having. If he's having something sweet, he can only have like a wee bit. But he makes a beautiful like diabetic friendly, obviously, trifle. So you make it with like sugar-free jelly, sugar-free custard, um, and I think he puts like kind of a like, sponge cake in it as well. But he obviously makes it like free from sugar or low in sugar or whatever it is that he needs. And it is my favourite trifle. So it is. It is absolutely beautiful. And he puts cream on top of it as well. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. See, Joe says vodka and a light feverfew tonic water. or rose water and soda water, very low cal, just loosen up the inhibitors for a takeaway. Um, oh, it was Tango Berry Peachy, not Berry Blast, right? Okay. Taddux, not doing a lot this year, just a meal out with some friends for your birthday. You've got Glastonbury, I suppose, to look forward to, um, with Sandra, no less, so that'll be amazing. Just drinking tea with lemon and honey. It's a bit chilly here. Do you know, it's chilly here as well. Normally, I end up getting roasting because I've got this headset on and just because this is like quite a warm room, but it's actually pretty cold here. Um, so yeah, I've actually, there's a blanket beside me, but I absolutely am not going to be sitting with a blanket around me live on YouTube. Yeah, love the very peachy. Janine says, I think a lot of men feel like that about cats, um, but I've lost track of how many guys, including my father and boyfriend, who were not keen on them and then became real cat daddies. That's sweet. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's so much a gender thing for me. I think it's more just the fact that I've not been brought up around them. Um, I think that's what it is. It's just it's just we've never had cats. Like not with my mum's side, not with my dad's side. Yeah, it's always just been dogs. So it's just, I think it's just what you're comfortable with, isn't it? Learning to live around it. I'm craving hot chocolate right now. So, sorry if that's really loud. Sandra says my brother has become a cat daddy with his two kittens, Loki and Freya. Oh, that's cute. Loki and Freya. Needs a Thor. Not a trifle in years, says Joe. Oh, love trifle. He always makes it at either Christmas and New Year. But we always do like math oats for one and his for the other. Um, love Darkberry Tango. Reminds me of Magner's Dark Fruit. So nice. Doesn't trifle have booze in it? Not always. No. No. In fact, I mean you can make it with like booze in it, but I've never had trifle with alcohol. Um, the best plain gin is Brockman's, not cheap though. Right, okay. I'm not a gin drinker. I'm a vodka or Malibu. I like Morgan's, which oh no, that's rum. That's because um Morgan's spiced. That's nice. I like dark rums. I'm not so keen on like Bacardi and stuff. Love your pumpkin. Do you know that sits there, weighs an absolute ton. It sits there all year round, so it does. And it's actually a garden ornament that Sandy's mum made for us. It weighs a ton. It's like because it's a garden ornament, obviously. Um, so that's what it's like. Actually, I use it as like see my incense cones. You know, I've got the you can't see it. Hang on. So this is my burner thing for my incense cones. Let me just sit on there. As you can see, I've clearly not gotten rid of that one. Let's pin that just now. But at Halloween, it's quite cool to put the pumpkin on top because it comes out of the mouth. It works quite well. Um, so that was why I had it up here to begin with, and I've just kept it. But yeah, I need to find how that slots on there. Joe says, I think there'll be plenty people will be sat with blankets around them this winter. Yeah, you're probably right. Um, trying to figure out. Trying out all the sugar-free ones. I'll have to make a top 5. Um, left You've left your Halloween decorations up since 2020. That's brilliant. Um, let's see. Let's see. So vodka, Reka vodka is brilliant. I don't know if I've tried that. Um, Bermuda black rum is great. Very nice. Hi Daniel. I'm not sure if I've noticed you coming in. So apologies if you've been here for ages and I've just not said hi, but I add instant hot chocolate mix into my coffee, Chris. Yum. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Um, People are saying, hi, I've managed to get to the end of chat. Look at that. Look at me. Although now it means I need to come up with something to talk about, doesn't it? um, Reka vodka is on offer in Sainsbury's for £20 right now. Interesting. Um, do you know, I never shop in Sainsbury's anymore. When I lived in a place called Partick, which is kind of at the west end of Glasgow, there was a Sainsbury's near, like just 2 blocks down from where I lived, and I used to go in for some shopping there. But I've not shopped in Sainsbury's since then, and that was 2014 we moved out of there. So yeah, it's been a while actually since I've been in Sainsbury's. How have I not noticed it before? Well, I think it's always been sat there, Simon. It's maybe just that I've been kind of a messing about with screens and stuff, so maybe just the angle of my camera has slightly changed and it's just been a bit more obvious there. But yeah, he's always been sitting up there. So he has. Um, see. Kristen says 2 more people have signed up for my workshop, up to 24 attendees. I'm getting nervous. Send me good juju, everyone. Well, why don't we pull some cards for you from your very own deck, Kristen? Just as like a wee, as some encouragement, what do they want you to know? What kind of encouragement do we have for you, for your class? When is it? What time did you say it was at? We get Hagalaz. Let's find out. Right. Okay, so I've got AWAS. AWAS. Looks like an N. Tell him fellow traveller. It's all about trust, loyalty. Listen, that right there for that's just a general describing the whole situation type card. That's absolutely fantastic because that's what you want. You want to have that kind of a relationship. You want to have that level of trust. You want people. Why don't I stick on the camera so you can actually see what I'm pulling? Um, you want to kind of have that, that friendship, that trust, that type of relationship. That is exactly what you're looking for. It's especially when you're talking to people about something like tarot, I feel as though like you're not looking to be like you're not a maths teacher coming into a class, a bottom class full of first years. Do you know what I mean? And I'm sure Rich will probably understand that reference. Um, it's not like you're coming into like something that you know is going to be absolutely. You're coming to. You know that people want to be there. You want to kind of have that. That's the atmosphere that you want. Um, You've got Urus for sovereignty. And again, I'm going to look at my wee cheat sheet and see what it says. I think that's just telling you to be confident and be strong. It's the ox. It's about strength. It's about vitality. So I think that's just you are a strong person. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's just telling you to portray that, to put that across. And then you've got Tiwas, are we going to pronounce that? For justice. And let me just check. Justice, responsibility, and duty. Um, so responsibility and duty as well as justice. I mean, you could well be looking at like people coming to you and saying, "Do you know, that was really good." I think what this might mean is that other opportunities are going to come out of it. Do you know what I mean? So it might be that it may well have just been intended to be a one-off thing, but I think it might grow into other things. You know, it might snowball, it might spiral. There might be other things that come out of it, and it's exciting and it's great. It does have a level of responsibility. You know, it's almost going to become something, but it feels like what started out as something fun and a good experience for you is going to be something you're going to like. Right, okay, people are actually getting something out of this. You know. So I'm actually there's I want to get this right and I want to do people justice. Let's finish on that then, eh? But I think that's looking great, Kristen. I think you're going to be amazing. Just be confident and be your amazing self. Um, so yeah, I hope that was okay. I kind of sprung that on you. I probably should have waited for your permission to actually pull some cards for you. I suppose you did say, "Oh, watch this, you'll get whatever card you mentioned." Forgotten there. Uh, the fisheye effect has opened the space. The fisheye effect has opened the space, says Davy. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, that's just turned off. That's unusual. Well, there's no point in you just looking at a blank screen. I wonder why that's done that. You are never going to find out. I'm going to try and fix this just whilst I'm talking to you. I'm going to have to turn on the table, give a side of it just to try and thingy it. But um, I'll let this kind of a try and sort itself out and behave itself just now. Uh, Good luck, Kristen. What you doing? Ah, you did say okay. That's fine. See, where is it? Is it in person or is it online? You said it's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. To all of your are your clocks moved already? Um, this isn't turning back on. Have you guys moved? So are we only 4 hours apart just now? Um, or not? Did I not move before you actually? Ugh, I don't know, but I think that might mean that it's 12 o'clock my time. You know, midnight my time. So, but anyway, best of luck with it. I'm sure it'll go amazing. You'll be great. Just do what you've practiced. Runes, says Joe. I should take a dog with me. Yeah, we're in this together, me and the students. Is it at the library? Asks Robin. Janine's asking a question. You can absolutely. I will try and get this up and running for you, though. I would rather do it so as you can see the cards on the table, but that doesn't really seem to be working for some strange reason. But yeah, I'm absolutely intending to take questions. What if I do this? Allow. Hopefully, maybe, maybe not. There we go. Ooh, he's got a tour. That was a bit close. Right. I'm going to have to stand up. Put this up here. Sorry. Right. All is right with the world again. Okay. May I ask a question for card slinging? I'm at a standstill in my life, both personally and professionally. What can I do to release myself from this rut? Okay, Janine, let's I'm going to try this with the rune cards now. You all know that tarot is my, that's my thing. We're going to see how the oracle cards answer this question. If I feel like I need to, then I will switch to a tarot deck and we'll pull some cards with the tarot. But I'm interested to see what the oracle has to say about this. So, in a rut, what can we do to release you from it? And this is for Janina. Okay, that felt like it kind of wanted to come out. So the gauze awakening. So that would suggest to me that there's been change. This is probably change related. There's been changes in your life and probably uncomfortable change, and you've just your mind's not been quite sure how to react to it. And as a result, it's done something that you've maybe no intended for you to do, and you've just kind of got yourself into that mindset. I feel as though it might be a response to change. So if there's any change that's kind of happened in your life lately, um, then it could be that. Do you see how we're seeing the sun coming up above the earth here? It may well be to do with the time of year, Janine. Okay, so we're coming to that time of year where it's getting colder. We're not getting as much sun. We're not getting as much vitamin D. So we're naturally, the way our wee minds, the way they work it's all changing. You know, um, we need to make sure that we're looking after ourselves. We're taking care of ourselves, and we're being kind to ourselves. So it is that kind of year. It may well be kind of a time of year related. So I'm just putting that out there. But with the awakening, with it being the cause, I'm going to suggest that if there have been any big changes in your life, that that may well be the culprit. Yeah, the cause transformation, day balance. So yeah. Um, now Ingwa's the father card. Um, is what we've got here. So let me just look and see what else Ingwas can mean. Looks like a diamond. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, Ingwas looks different on my cheat sheet. Masculinity, seed, ancestry. Okay, okay. So, I mean, you could look at this a couple of different ways. Um, this could be that it may well be that there's a particularly, masculine presence in your life. Okay, so if you've got, I think you might have said that you've got a boyfriend. In fact, when we were talking about cats, you might have said your dad and your boyfriend or someone and someone have become cat people. So it may well be that spending time with them, kind of picking up on that active energy, and that's the other thing I was going to say is active. But it may well be as simple as spending some time with the people in your life that kind of embody that masculine energy for you. Um, we tend to associate divine masculine with active. It's an association. So it may well be that this is encouraging you to kind of be more active, okay, or more active than maybe what you normally would be at other times in the year, or when things aren't being shaken up by change. Activity, being active and you know, getting up and moving about, and it might not even be physically active. It might be like your brain active, with ideas and projects and stuff like that. But that seems to be the advice that you've got here, and maybe that's going to kind of help you, just kind of bring yourself out of that rut. It doesn't even need to be like you're obviously wanting to kind of get yourself back on track and out of a rut. So you might be thinking, right, okay, be active and get involved in projects. It needs to be stuff that's going to be really meaningful and all that and get me out of this rut. It doesn't have to be dead meaningful. Just start off small, get involved in like wee things. Do you know what I mean? That are just going to kind of get the ball rolling, and then you can start tackling the bigger things. I hope that makes sense. Um, so you've got Perthrow, the uncertainty card coming out as your outcome. That just says to me that, you know what, the future's a bit uncertain. We don't really know where this is going to go. Okay, so it might be that there's more change to come. In which case, I suppose forewarned is forearmed. Um, but it could also just be saying, "Do you know what, this is really up to you how this is going to go." Um, you're at a bit of a not a crossroads, but you're at a bit of a point where the power is in your hands, and how you take things forward depends on whether you act or whether you don't, or what direction you choose to go in. So things are maybe the future's uncertain. The future's I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sneeze mid sentence, but the future is really at your disposal right now, I think, is what I'm trying to say. And then are we, um, yeah, I mean, you've got humankind, Manaz or Manaz, humankind card. I think spending time with people is the key for you. I think getting active and spending time with people is the key. Maybe this uncertainty card, what I'm picking up here, just what I want to say, maybe you're a bit more introverted, Janine. Maybe you don't as easily mix with people. Maybe, you like your own company, okay? And it's not to say that you're a hermit or anything like that, but it it may be that you're just a wee bit more introverted than some people are, and it doesn't come as naturally to you to think, "What am I going to do today? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to call up these people and we're going to get together and have a good time," that kind of thing. But I feel as though you're being kind of encouraged, you're being pushed in that direction. Get active, get involved with the people around about you. Um, Make yourself uncomfortable. I mean, sometimes that's what it takes. The song. So I've been doing this thing. I've been like kind of doing it recently where um I'll get messages through music as well. So I've got music playing in the background. I don't think you can hear it. I hope you can because that'll be really annoying for you. But what's playing right now is All Things from Queer Eye. All things just keep getting better. Uh, so that's a great kind of a that suggests that things are moving in the right direction. As much as you can't see right now where you're going, I think things are looking good for you. They're looking up and they're on the up. So keep at it. Try and kind of force yourself to get active and get involved with those around about you. And yeah, I'm sure you'll be amazing. So I hope that was helpful. Um, Very rambly reading, I know. But hey, we didn't need to. I think we got on okay. We didn't quite need to run crying to the tarot and say, "Please help me. Please tell me something." Let's see. Sounds great, Kristen. You'll rock. Kristen will at the Spiritual Life Centre, Robin. Love the Uru's card. Um, Tis was or T was. Um, those cards are fab. This is Kristen's deck, the Star Rune Oracle, available on LinkedIn. No, not on LinkedIn. Where the hell did that come from? Available on makeplayingcards.com. LinkedIn. Kristen, if you can put a link, if you've got one handy, if you can put a link to your deck in the chat, that would be that would be amazing. I'm such a numpty. LinkedIn. Oh, um, add link for card. Yeah, thanks, Chris and everyone. I might have to join your rune class when you run it, says Joe. Here is the deck. Oh, you'd already done it. You're way ahead of me. Thank you. Your camera is a fisheye. Um, and your walkthrough of it. Thank you very much. Um, they haven't moved yet. Is that something I asked? Oh, the clocks. The clocks move at the end of the month. Yeah, I think ours move on Halloween or something. Or the day before Halloween, maybe. Not sure. I get confused with extra initials. I just call it Eastern Time. Always call it EST. I think you're an EDT right now, Eastern Daylight Time. Uh, I am a bit moody. I want to order a deck or two from the US. I don't like the current exchange rate. Your transaction amount of $57.53 is £54.21. Oh, the value, that's the value of the pound. It's nothing to do with the dollar, I don't think. I think that's our fault, Davy. Or our fault. It's um it's a certain government's fault, but let's not get into that. Ingwaz is also about a strong creative force, taking the bull by the horns. Think of the male orgasm, pal creation. Okay. Um, I yeah, yeah, pal. Um, I mean, I don't think I'm quite blushing, but okay, cool. You have got me flustered there. Just what I was going to say, if the future's uncertain, you're not at the mercy of fate. Um, Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts says, "Hey everyone, I made a live, yeah. Hi, welcome. It's lovely to see you. Hope you're doing okay. Um, I know LinkedIn. What am I like? Taro Stash, the very lovely Gerald is here. Says, howdy everyone. I've been hashtag lurking whilst preparing for my meeting tonight. Oh, a meeting. How very mysterious. Yeah, I can't do the fan thing as well with the cards. What's got you using runes at the moment? I I've been meaning to use Kristen's deck for a while. When I was live. So yeah, when I saw Kristen come in, I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick it up. Let's see, link to the walk to through, and the link to the cards is in the description. Great. Vivian's here. Hi, Vivian. How are you doing? Kathy says, I've recently applied for tons of jobs in a new area for me, shooting for the moon, so to speak. Any advice? I think you're doing the right thing by applying. That's really good that you're putting yourself out there. Let's see. So can I just check before I actually pull cards, Kathy? When you say you're applying for jobs in a new area, do you mean geographical in a new place, or do you mean jobs in a completely new job type that you've not done before? Do you mean the area of work? Let me know before I pull cards, just so as that I know I'm clear on what I'm reading for and I'm pulling cards for. Um, just at the bottom of the chat, I've just seen Robbie pop in. Hi, Robbie. I was talking about you earlier. I was telling everyone that your name, as far as Sophie is concerned, is Roger. And I was also telling them that we're going for hopefully going for coffee tomorrow. And I was also telling them that you're watching Sabrina. So I'm basically telling everyone your life story. Hope that's okay. Uh, Not geography, a new area of work, right? Okay, brilliant. Thank you, Kathy. Let's take a chance. Well, that's kind of what you're doing. Um, so yeah, I mean, I suppose what Perthro is would will be saying to you is that it's just the cards way of saying, we appreciate that you're putting yourself out there. You are taking a chance by going for something completely new, like you say, shooting for the moon. And no, it's not. I suppose it's just the kind of a starry effect of the card that almost made that look like an astronaut. But there is an astronaut in one of the other cards, but that's just someone listening to music. Anyway, I need to stop talking so fast. Um, the song that's on right now is Bonnie Tyler, "Holding Out for a Hero." Um, so what's that saying? Like, hold out for the right job. Like, to make sure that as much as you're taking a chance and you're putting yourself out there, make sure that you're being picky as well. Do you know what I mean? Don't just take the first thing that comes to you. Um, it's got to be right for you as well. The advice, restrained. Okay, so the advice is telling you to be restrained. The song is telling you to hold out for something. Um, so yeah, I feel as though you kind of you need to make sure that you're assessing your options. Um, the stuff that comes in, or even when you're at the point when you're applying, look at what you're applying for. Make sure, like, is this for me? Is this what I want to do? And the offers that you get back from them, if you do get any offers, make sure you're looking at it and thinking, right, it's not from a point of view, I'll just take whatever I can get. It's like, I know your worth, and yeah, be selective about what you take. I think you can. The way this is looking, you can definitely afford to be. You've got Berkano, which is a lot of people that see this deck. This is their favorite card. It's an absolutely beautiful card, so it is. So this is the healing card in this deck. Um, so let's see. Berkano is about healing, fertility, and beginnings. New beginnings. I'm sorry to cough into the microphone. So I think that looks really positive. I mean, this suggests that there's a new beginning coming your way, but also a chance to heal. So the fact that you're looking for a new job suggests that you're either, well, you're looking to change, the situation. You've had enough of the situation that you're in, and you're looking for a new start. So I think that that's definitely there's potential for that. So that looks great, but there's also a chance to heal. And sometimes you don't even realize that you need to heal. Now, see, when I changed jobs 10 years ago now, um, I didn't know that I needed to. I didn't realize how unhappy I was in my old job until I got my new job. I didn't realize how much it was affecting me as a person, how negative I was becoming, and stuff like that. So sometimes see as much as I'm saying to you, there's an opportunity for healing. You might be sitting thinking, well, I don't really need to heal from anything, thanks, but no thanks. Sometimes we don't actually realise how much that's needed until we find ourselves in a different set of circumstances. So there we have it. Um, be selective, be picky, you know, pick the job that's right for you. They'll be lucky to have you, not the other way about. And definitely a potential for an exciting new beginning coming, and for you to kind of just be uplifted and be healed, I suppose, in a way. But yeah, where are we? You can let me know. Oh, you've said fabulous. Thank you so much, Chris. So I hope that that's helpful. I hope it gives you some. a wee bit of a boost because there's definitely potential for something new. I think there's something new coming up for you. If those cards were anything to go by. Okay, Davey's going to check out your walkthrough. I mean, this is a great. Let me just, just whilst I'm flicking through the chat, I might as well be flicking through cards as well. So that Burcano card is absolutely stunning. Um, eh, Gerald is waving his tiny hands to everyone. Um, Kristen says, Heather, look at that. He's reading with my deck. um, I just got here, Kristen. I'm so late, says Heather. That was where Robbie popped in. Hope you're all having a great evening. Congratulations, Gerald. You're a husband. Wait, what? What's going on? Oh my god, I feel such a bad friend. I didn't realise that you get married on Monday, Gerald. How have I not realised that? Has that been like, I mean, absolutely, yeah, I'll pull 1,000 cards for you, but I feel as though I've totally missed the boat on that. Um, wow. Oh well. I'm clearly not as tuned in as what I thought I was. I'm sorry. I feel really bad now. But can get massive congratulations to you. You're now Mrs. Jeffrey. Um, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Heather. I feel awful. I feel terrible now. Was it like a big secret, or have I genuinely just disappeared off the face of the earth and not realised it? Ah, right. So, card for Gerald and Jeffrey. None of us knew. Oh, thank fuck for that. Um, well, Deanne, in the time that you've been away, Gerald got married. How's about them apples? I was feeling terrible that I'm kind of glad that it was a big secret. He told everyone on Tuesday, right? Okay, so that's my fault. That's my bad for not being at your live on Tuesday. Um, what was happening on Tuesday? I can't even remember. But yeah, sorry, Gerald, and congratulations. And let's pull that card. This is the one. There you go. How's that? Divine offering, Kibo. Sorry, I'm pure cheating. Gift offering, energy exchange, gift offering, divine offering. That is absolutely perfect. So there you go. That is the card that this deck wants to use to describe you and Jeffrey's marriage. So I think that's a pretty good sign of a long and happy marriage. I think that you are already amazing together. Um, but um, even more amazing now. Um, yeah, congratulations. And once again, my profuse and most sincere apologies for having my head so far up my arse that I didn't realise that you were now married. Heather cannot wait for her deck to arrive. Um, yep, yep, tied the knot. Congratulations. Sprung it on us. Uh, yeah, work, Kristen, and watch my Monday live playback, says Gerald. Huge congrats to you and Jeffrey. We are indeed getting coffee tomorrow, and I'm also rewatching Sabrina. Just let everyone know I'm a major dork. Yeah, totally. Um, yeah, you're, I mean, you're in the right company, to be fair, isn't it? Um, I screamed at the Jeffrey and Gerald tying the knot with wild turkey witness. Wild turkey witnesses. From Footloose, yeah, yeah, right enough. Um, the the song actually that's been playing, Gerald. So you probably missed that, but maybe not. But I've got music playing in the background, and we're channeling through music as well just now. The song that's playing is called "The Land of Unicorns." So Divine Offering and the Land of Unicorns. That sounds pretty magical to me. Now, the Land of Unicorns is actually a heavy metal song by a band called Glory Hammer. Glory Hammer, yes. I know that it sounds like Glory Hole, and we might want to giggle at it, but it's Glory Hammer. And it's the band that me and Sandy went to see quite recently. That I know I think it was my other Instagram that I posted pictures of it on, but it was good. Uh, Screamed with laughter, not like a Halloween type of death howl. I'm not weird, says Joe. Of course you're not, sweetheart. Yeah, those wild turkeys were a wonderful omen. And Gerald's saying thank you, everyone. The very lovely Regina has popped in. Let's just Regina, you well-oiled, fully convertible, sexy red Ferrari. Um, oh no, I've lost my place. And Justin's here as well. Hi, Justin. Sorry I'm late. I set a notification but didn't get it. Oh, don't worry. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Um, Fabulous. Thanks so much. Oh, that was for your reading. Sorry, I'm behind, aren't I? There's lots of hellos, which is good. It means I get to love that face in response. Yeah, you could almost see the cogs turning, couldn't you? Uh, I'm glad nobody knew. Congratulations, Gerald, says Justin. Had to work out. We kept it quiet and I revealed it to Ben and Richie on Tuesday during a live. We kept it on the down low. Oh, I need to watch that back then. Um, Dude, what is happening? Says Deanne. Um, nice. Gibo is perfection. Thank you. Midnight Meditations is here. Says hello. Welcome. Nice to see you. Let's see. Hi, Chris and everyone. Says Jason. Hi, Jason. How are you doing? Glory B says Justin. Unicorns for the win. Does that mean? Uh, Chris, you salacious salad of sorbet and bonbons. That's me. Orla's here. Evening, Chris and everyone. I arrived to hear Glory Hole. I can only apologise, Orla. Um, yeah, um, we've descended into filth. What can I say? I've been with Stephen for 17 years and we're still not married, says Justin. Like I said, like it's one of those things that it only makes a difference if it makes a difference to you, if that makes sense. Um, so if it's something that you guys want to do, then you know you do it, and I'll be, just let me know when to be there and what to wear and stuff. Um, but yeah, no, I'm joking. But it's one of those things, isn't it? Like marriage, it's just it does the. What am I trying to say? Let's try and articulate this now. I think you know what it is that I'm trying to say before I even say anything. But like, a couple doesn't need to be married. You can have two couples that have been together for 20 years, one that's married and one that's not. Doesn't doesn't make marriage doesn't make one couple any different from the other. Unless the other couple want to get married and they haven't. So it only makes a difference if it makes a difference to you. That's what I'm saying, and we're leaving it at that. Um, Thanks for welcoming me, Chris. I'm doing okay, thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. It's lovely to see you. And thanks for being here. Um, Shan and I are celebrating 21 years together this week. That's amazing, Heather. That's an amazing amount of time. Sandy and I, how long have we been together? It will be 10 years that we've been together next March, and our 1 year wedding anniversary is on the 8th of January. Um, but 21 years, 17 years as well for Justin and Stephen. You don't already have a hat picked out, Chris? No, I don't. I don't, but I'll need to. I'll need to get a huge ass hat for Justin's wedding. Um, we would have, but it was illegal when we wanted to. We have paperwork though. We have paperwork. Um, and I've reached the end of the chat again. Does anyone want a reading? Would anyone like to? Oh, Regina, I've left. I've left your sexy red Ferrari out there. So yeah, for a reading, please either put your question in capitals or tag Elemental Cartomancy. To be totally honest, it's not absolutely necessary that you do because I'm probably going to catch it. But if I'm missing you, if I'm consistently not seeing it, then do something to bring it to my attention, is all I would say. So yeah, anyone that wants a reading, I don't think I've missed anyone, have I? Oh, Will's power of attorney and all that. Right, okay, I see, I've got you. Chris, you are one of the very few people that pronounce my Shan's name correctly. Oh, I just pronounced that how it's spelled. Um, but yeah, I'm glad. So Heather says, I'd love a card, please, Chris. You just want the one? Um, I got that one, Davey. I read for that, so I did. Um, but thank you very much for posting it again. You obviously didn't thought that I'd missed it, so thanks for raising it. But yeah, I did read for Janine. Right, a card for Heather. Let's see. Ooh, Perthrow Fate. That's Perthrow's already come up. Was that the uncertainty card? Let's just see what we say about. Yeah, Fate and Unknown. So that was the uncertainty card that actually that Janine got, I think. Um, but yeah, so Cup, Games, Fate, Uncertainty. Um, I mean that's your card. To be honest with you, I don't really believe in fixed futures, so therefore I'm not really sure if I believe in fate. I think that there's some things when they're set in, when events are set in motion, there's probably very little that we can do to change it. Okay, I accept that much. So the forecast, the weather is already those wheels are already in motion for tomorrow. My back's really twinging just now, which is why I'm like positioning myself really funny and moving really funny, but it's actually quite sore. Um, the weather for tomorrow is already set in motion. There's probably not really much that we can do to change that. There's probably not much we can do to change any kind of weather. Let's be honest. Um, so, but in terms of like the future, I'm very limited in my belief of fate. And what all this would say to me is, there are certain things that we can change and control through our choices and our actions. There are certain things that we can't, all right? And I think what the cards want you to think about is control the things that can be controlled. Don't waste your energy on changing the things that can't. See the events that are already set in motion, or the things that are happening around about you just now that you just can't, you've got no sway over. Sometimes we spend a lot of energy worrying and trying to do things in order to change that, and our energy would be better spent elsewhere. So think about that. Think about where you're putting your energies, um, and put them into the things that we can control, and not the things that are outside your control. Okay, just make sure you're applying your time and your energy wisely. I suppose. Bit of a random interpretation of that card. I fully appreciate, but that's what I got for you. Okay, so I hope that that was helpful, Heather. So you're mentally asking, do we stay here in New York or do we move to Oregon? Okay. So maybe that's asking you to think about the different factors, you know? And like I'd said, there's going to be some of those factors that are within your control, and there's going to be some that aren't. So when you're thinking about making big changes in your life, when you're weighing up your pros and your cons and your do's and don'ts, and this is why and this is why not, you know, sometimes we set unrealistic um criteria and stuff like that. We say to ourselves, I'm trying to think of an example of what the hell I'm talking about now. But we set the bar way too high on ourselves, and it's almost like it's like, if that won't happen, then there's no way that I can possibly go for that. And it's like, but really, that thing that you're saying, if that won't happen, that's never going to happen in a million years. You know, um, if the weather in Glasgow doesn't start being sunny all the time, then I'm never moving to Glasgow. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, the weather in Glasgow, which is where I live, by the way, in Scotland, is never going to be sunny all the time. It rains in Scotland. That's what happens. So when that's what you're setting yourself, you need to look and ask yourself, right? Okay, am I don't just want to move to Glasgow, and is that why I'm saying that, or do I need to kind of give myself a bit of talking to and say, right, okay, come on. Like, that's not something we control. It's not something we need to control. Um, to me, it's that kind of a thing. Think about look at how you're looking at things, and just be kind to yourself, be realistic with yourself, and be reasonable, with the factors that you're taking into account. Fate in Norse cosmology is a weaving together of what is determined and our choices, as well as the choices of others. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Got a shipping notification for the Starbound Oracle today, says Deanne. That's exciting. Justin's got a question. What can I do to make my new job a success? So, yeah, congratulations. I've already said it, but I'm saying it again. Saying it publicly, I'm saying it loud, and I'm saying it proud. And you've got conflict flying out at you, Justin. So choose your battles is what I would say. Um, let's see what else comes up here. Humankind. Your job is going to involve working with the public. It's going to involve working with people. Integrity. Right. The outcome, the rational mind. Okay. You're going to be working with the public. Okay. You're going to be working with people. Um, some of those people are going to be amazing and they're going to be lovely. They're going to be really nice. Some people are going to be more difficult than others. There's no way we can control that. Okay. Um, you just need to stay strong, integrity. So maintain your integrity. Stand your ground when you need to. Um, choose your battles. Okay, so be savvy about you know any kind of a potential conflicts that do and might potentially come up. Okay, that rational mind card. So make sure that you're looking at things rationally, I suppose. Just see how we've got like the conflict card, we've got integrity, we've got rational mind. It's all very kind of a very to me that it's very very mental realm, mind oriented. Um, so yeah, I think that's just a kind of a like be approach it from a sensible point of view. Make sure that you're looking at things rationally and stuff. Let me look at my cheat sheet and see what each of the runes what it's saying about them. Yeah, the song that's on. So sorry if you've heard this a million times now. I've got music running in the background. We're channeling through music as well. The song that's on is "Respect." It's a cover of the Aretha Franklin song "Respect." So again, it all seems to be coming through quite clear. And I think it's just, remember, like your customer service skills. You've done this before, and you've been in lots of jobs where you work with people. You know exactly what you're doing, and I've got every confidence that you're going to be amazing. I think that your people skills are going to be tested and maybe at points pushed to the limits. So just kind of bear that in mind. How you deal with those situations is probably going to determine how successful you are. I think is what we're getting at here. Um, right, I was looking for, let's see, T was justice, responsibility, and duty. So, I mean, there's a certain element to it, but it's just about, getting your hands dirty, working hard, hard work is an element to it as well. Thurus as destruction, destruction, right? Okay, and then Manaz. Oh, these are two Manaz cards. I didn't even notice that at the start. I've all used noticed that and been shouting at me. Um, so yeah, that's what I would say. I think work hard and how you deal with those more difficult situations. You're going to have to call on your skills, your skill set, your customer service skills that you've got, and that's going to determine how successful you are. So it's something to bear in mind. And I'm going to shut up there. I hope that was helpful. Um, yeah, people are saying congratulations. That's how I see fate as well, Kristen. It's a web sort of, and it changes and it doesn't. In some ways, an enigma. Um, let's see. You're welcome, Heather. I think that's a nice balance of feelings, Justin, says Gerald. Congrats on the new job, Justin. I hope it proves fulfilling. It's great to see you doing a one card draw. I've been practicing one card draws tonight. I have to be so strict with myself. I always want another card or five. Yeah, see that's once I've got if it's a spread that I'm using in my head, once I've got in my head what it is that I'm doing, I don't really like to deviate from it. The only time that I do is if a card flies out the deck, and then I'll kind of intuitively slot it in. But yeah, I'm not really big on like um like if you pull some cards and you're like oh face your demons. Oh, I don't really like that. I don't really end on that. We're just going to kind of pull cards until we like. I'm not big on. I like to if I've chosen right three cards and it's situation, advice, outcome, then I'll generally tend to stick to the three. Like I say, unless something else flies out. Um, but yeah, it's you kind of a I mean, whatever works for you, I suppose, but I think you do have to be, like, kind of, strict with yourself, don't you? I think it's for me, I feel as though, the cards are trying to tell me something. It's the way that I like to think about it in my head, and I feel as though if I'm just, um, keep pulling cards, then it's almost like I'm taking words out of I'm putting words in the card's mouth in some weird way. So, I don't know, it's not something that I do often is what I'm saying. Love the weaving together so many strands. Um, Congratulations to Justin. I'll be pulling a grand tableau for some simple shit. Thanks everyone. It's a big life changer. Usually three for me. One is never enough. Like cookies. Um, I'll do a quick pull. 90 minutes later, I'm done with reading. Why are you talking about moving to Glasgow? Ryan and I watched the Glasgow episode of Parts Unknown last night and got teary-eyed. That feels like home to me. Me too. Oh, that's nice. Well, if you move to Glasgow, then I will volunteer myself for babysitting duties. Um, so yeah, so there. Congratulations, Justin. Wishing you all the best in your new, new job. What is wrong with my throat? I feel as though I keep losing my voice and coughing. I've been fine all day. I wonder if it's just because I'm talking and then, my voice just can't take it anymore. But it's only when I'm live this happens. And I feel as though it's been happening the last few weeks that I've been live. I keep struggling to speak. um, is there a small booklet that comes with your cards? There's an online booklet. There's a downloadable. In fact, it's a website, isn't it, Kristen? You've got a website, and it's definitely worth looking at. If you can post the website, Kristen, it's probably in the description of that walkthrough. So check that out. It's a very tough atmosphere. I'm saying this, you've probably answered that about 5 minutes ago. Sorry. Very tough atmosphere, but I've done it all before. It's good advice. Thank you. Right, good. Are you enjoying it, Justin? Have you started? Um, Gerald pulled a card for me last week, and that one card said it all. Heather, you can print off a Google document that has the guidebook in it. Here's the guidebook. Have you heard about the new Queen song? Simon asked Jason. Starting on October the 24th, managing a luxury residential building. Let's see. Sometimes we get lucky, Heather. I like it when that happens. Reminds me to trust my connection. Thanks as always, Chris, and everyone for the banter. The Sandman is calling. Night night, Davey. Have a good sleep. Simon, I like some aspects of that business, but it's more or less my profession. It's what I did before the pandemic, but instead of a concierge, I'll be a site manager for a property management company. Yeah, that'd be really cool, Justin. I think you'll be really good at it. It's the congratulations live, right? Okay. Thurisaz is also the rune of Thor, the warrior rune. Like the Five of Wands, conflict can lead to growth. Yeah. Um, let's see. Simon said, I didn't know you weren't married. Yeah, they just get married on Monday. Let's see. Thanks, Deanne. It'll be nice to wear a suit to work every day, not have to worry about buying outfits. We'll need to see. We'll need to send a selfie of you and your all snazzy in your suit, Justin. Um, Adam Lambert rocks as the new Queen frontman. I think Freddie Mercury approves. Yeah, I do like Adam Lambert as well. I think he's really good. Jupiter is bringing good luck to everyone, says Justin. Oh dear, what time are we? We're at 10:30. Well, I mean, I could say goodnight, but the song that's on right now is Gimme More by Britney. So maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should stay a wee bit longer and give yous more, like I'm being told. Um, so yeah. Anyone else want to ask a question? Anyone else want a reading? Um, I suppose I could pull a card for for the weekend for us all, couldn't I? Let's see. The new Queen song is by Freddie, recorded in 1989. Ah, okay. Let me check that out. Have to check out the new song, says Justin. Yeah. Um, since Brittany's present, you might as well give us more, says Robbie. That's very true. Um, I need the company to calm my nerves. My workshop uh, has sold out during this live. That's exciting. Congratulations, Kristen. Oh, you're going to be so good. And I can't wait to hear how it goes. So send me a wee message. I know you'll probably message the group chat, so do that. But yeah, if you don't, then please do let me know how it goes because I'm excited for you and I'd like to know. Um, I asked him what the song's called. Face It Alone, the song's called. So this is the new Queen song called Face It Alone. I'll need to check it out. 1.2 million views in 11 hours. Maybe watch it with Sandy when I finish up here then. Um, right, let's pull a card for the weekend and then we can call it an evening. We're going with this one. Oh, now there's a handsome man to send us all on our weekend. Let's just appreciate. I mean, it's Kanaz and it's about transformation, but I think he's beautiful. Love the tattoos. I think he's very handsome. Did I say that already? Kanaz's torch, knowledge, burning energy. Yeah, torch, knowledge, burning energy. Look at him. Look at him. So anyway, I suppose I should probably read for your weekend, shouldn't I? Rather than Pervin on the Very Hot Man. So big changes happening this weekend, I suppose. Lots of energy, torch, knowledge, energy. So like that it really makes me think of the element of fire. That's what it's bringing to mind. So lots of action, lots of potential for change, and just lots of energy to be expended this weekend. So it's going to be an energetic weekend for most of us, I think. I think that there's potential for us to you know, make big changes in our lives if we want to. But let's start off, like I always say, start off with the small things, you know, and work your way up. But definitely potential for change. And yeah, maybe you'll meet a handsome man somewhere along the way as well. Who knows? But yep. I am going to say, what am I going to say? I'm going to check the chat first. So, Deanne, I feel like I want to choreograph that and I haven't even heard it. I would love a few cards. My side job, says Danielle. Side job, I take it you mean? Do you want some cards to look at your side job? Is that what you mean? Is that what you're saying? Let me know. I just want to make sure I've understood the question correctly before I start reading for it, like always. We'll read for this, and then I think that might be us. Yeah, we're all too busy oogling the handsome man. Danielle, if that's you too, stop oogling the handsome man and and tell me. I need to know about your question. Come on now. Oh, now we've got Respect by Aretha Franklin, not the cover. Simon's turning in, exhausted. Lovely chat, Chris, and everyone. Night night. Well, Simon, good night, and again, happy birthday for Saturday when it comes. Right. Danielle, I'm just going to take it that I've read your question correctly. So your side job, I want flare as well. That fake card and the conflict card again, and Fahu, manifest success. And what was this one? So Isa is the sacred pause. The fact that, Perthro's coming out to describe the situation might be the reason that you've could have thought, "You know what, I'm gonna ask for a couple of cards for this." Suggests that things are maybe in a bit of an unknown phase. There's stuff happening and maybe you're not sure where things are going and how things are going to turn out. The conflict card, like, I think it was Kristen herself that said it, it's kind of like a bit like the Five of Wands in that it's conflict, but it can lead to growth. So maybe there's stuff happening just now, and you're kind of a maybe you want to kind of a step away and take that sacred pause. Maybe that might kind of be beneficial. But there's stuff happening just now that's maybe a bit more challenging and difficult. I think the Fehu card coming out at the end though, the manifest success is quite promising. Suggests that this is conflict that is going to lead to growth. Um, my side job is crumbling. Yes, right. Okay, okay, right. Well, the cards seem quite appropriate then. So there's some sort of kind of a tension, some sort of conflict situation that's maybe, or maybe you're just feeling at odds with your place in the side job. Do you know what I mean? If that makes sense to say. Um, but I think that that's maybe part of a natural cycle. We kind of feel that way. We question ourselves in order that we can grow, and I think that there's definitely still potential there for you. You can still absolutely make a success of it. Um, Isa, the sacred pause could be there to say to you, do you know what? There's no harm in taking a bit of a break. You don't need to pack it in altogether. Just take a bit of a step back so that you can gain some perspective. And whichever way you go about it, I think that you know you've definitely still got great things to do in it. It's just a wee bit of a tough phase, but it feels like to me that it's that toughness is there for a reason. And I think that reason will become more clear as time goes on. But I appreciate that right now things are quite uncertain. Um, so yeah, best of luck with it. I hope that that in some way just gives you a wee bit of a boost, if nothing else. Thank you. I was letting you check him out. I don't need to hold you up. No, that's fine. Right, okay. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much, everyone. Have an amazing weekend. Take care, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.